skipped? It skipped to day 14? What? What? But this is the last day. I was hoping I would have 3 more days. Okay. That's rather disappointing. Today the lounge will be closed to customers while I teach Miss Amu. I'm looking forward to it. Should I buy some snacks for break time? I'll go and quickly get some from the convenience store before meeting up with Miss Anu. Amu? One hour later. Yikes, I can't believe it took so long choosing snacks. I'd have to keep Miss Amu waiting outside the lounge. Huh? She's not here yet. Whew. The door's unlocked. Did I forget to lock up? Or is this a break-in? What if the burglar's still inside? Sorry, we're not open. Boss has gone out. Oh, it's you, Toru. Did I leave the door unlocked? Yep, I was wondering where you'd gone. Thought it'd be weird to wait outside, so I've been minding the store in your absence. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, that was a good call. I'll have to be more careful. Yeah, and let me know if you're going out. I was worried something had happened. Sorry. I only ran out the store, but I ended up taking a long time choosing snacks for you. You were late because you went out to get me a treat? Yes, I should have asked what you'd like to eat instead of trying to guess myself. Okay, Toru, getting me treats is an acceptable reason to be late. It's an act of caring, so I forgive you this time. But let's get started already. I'm stoked. Oh, sure, I'll do my best. I'd like to teach you how to prepare a few blends. Are there any you're curious about? Nah, you choose. Are you sure? Do you mind if I show you blends that aren't your favorite sweet types? I've got to learn all eventually. Anyways, I want to learn how to make them right. Go ahead and pass on your know-how to me. Seems very keen to learn. Alright, let's get the equipment. Can I please get do some blends now? Okay, what shall I do? Got new messages first and foremost. From Amu, I'll do my best to become an official manager. I came too early because I'm too motivated. Sorry I'm late, thanks for watching the store. Do you like looking at the sky? It's been cloudy, but I love seeing stars. Gazing at stars sounds really nice. You can see shooting stars at the shop too. Okay, so what flavor do I have the least of? Oh, nut, definitely. So how about we do something nutty and fruity? How about nut, and fruit? Very nutty. Nice. Well, she won't like it, but I'm excited for it. I mean, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. A little fruity. Oh wow, this is eye-opening. So the amount of each flavor also affects the taste? That's right, changing the ratio in the blend can result in a very different final flavor. Would you perhaps like to have my recipe book? I would, but are you sure it's okay? I'd love for you to have it. Haze will be yours soon after all. You could add your own original recipes to it as well. Thank you so much, Toru. I'll treasure it. Did anyone come in while I was out? Sometimes people stray in by mistake. What, really? But no, there were no customers or strays. But there was one woman who came in looking for you. I wasn't expecting anyone. Can you describe her? Oh, she was tall, wore glasses, she's really calm and smart. Probably working for the hospital, I would guess. When I told her I was minding the store while you were out, she smiled the biggest of smiles and left. She smiled? Yeah, probably hospital staff. Maybe his doctor or something. It had to be my doctor coming to see how I was doing. She's very kind of her, yeah. It's about time we changed your coals, Miss Amo. May I borrow the hose? This reminds me, I was going to ask you how often the coals need to be changed. Well, it depends on each customer's pace, really. It can be for anywhere from 15 minutes? Who the heck changes coals every 15 minutes? I would say more in the 30 to 45 minute range. At busier stores, they may change them more or less often, depending on how many customers they have. Fascinating, I'll try to remember that. 15 minutes. Okay. I mean, me and my buddies, when we were out in the garden smoking our own hookah, we sometimes wouldn't even change the coals for up to an hour. And we weren't even that fast smokers. Oh, I haven't given you the hose yet. Still in here you go. Yeah, thanks. Okay, will the coal master strike again? The coal king, the king of coals. Was the woman who came by earlier your friend? She knows me longer than most, but I wouldn't call her that. I do owe her a lot though. Tink tink. Are you hinting that she's your hookah instructor? Yeah, sure. No, she's my doctor. She did help me open Haze though. So does she come here often to check on your business? Actually no, that was the first time she turned up. She contacts me as little as possible, so I'm not reminded of the hospital. I got the impression she really cares about you though. Well, I'm a long-term patient. Now I feel she cares about you on a personal level. If you don't believe me, why don't you ask her about it? About what? You know what we need to do? Create the ultimate blend which will get your dog coming in. Invite her for a smoke next time you speak, okay? I guess it won't hurt to try. The charcoal. Maybe I should add more to really get the flavor. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and send it. Okay, this should do it. Yay, gimme, gimme. And of course she's gonna love it. Yeah. Loving it. By the way, coal management is still a dark art to me. Not sure I could get it right. Well, luckily you've got the best coal changer in the world, the best coal manager, the coal king. Can I give you some pointers on changing the coals? Well, it depends on several factors. One of them is the customer's preference. If they like a heavier smoke, you can add more coals. Higher temperature makes the flavors and smoke thicker, but also easier to burn. Oh, hold on, did you explain that to me the day we met? And I told you, it was like with grilling, I gotta watch the heat. So I did remember. I was paying attention, Toro. I felt happy you were patiently explaining everything to me, a total rookie. That's good to hear. I was worried it was boring to you. It was quite a nerve-wracking day, wasn't it? And I was still very anxious at my job. Really? I couldn't tell. Toro, why don't you tell me more about yourself? I want to know all about you. Well, I haven't lived the most exciting life to say the least, but okay. I think I mentioned earlier that for the most part I had to stay in the hospital. It's a big hospital and I was in a special ward with a very few patients my age. I never got to know any of them well, most removed or discharged quickly. Doctors and nurses were very good to me. I wouldn't consider any of them my friends though, I was just a patient to them. I hadn't really lived a meaningful life, I don't have any fun memories to share. But now every day is memorable. The most memorable would be Hookah Haze's opening day, when you came in looking for help. Huh? Seriously? I was terribly anxious and scared, but for the first time, I got to help another person. Our first meeting is forever burned into your memory. Thanks for sheltering me here that day. You were so nice and comforting. That was a scary day for me, but I'm glad I met you. Miss Amu. And what else about me has left the deepest impression on you? Can't really say. Why not? Am I so forgettable? No, it's the opposite. Every meeting with you was so unique, full of firsts. I treasure every moment with you. You were my first customer at the hookah lounge of my dreams. You became my very first friend. Toru. I like your directness. I like how you show your emotions with full force. It was my first time doing something like this, so I was a bit lost at the time, but I was happy. What made me the happiest was that you saw me as a unique, complete person. I honestly didn't think I was good friend material, but I was so happy when you offered me your friendship. You're too humble, Toru. You deserve happiness. You deserve more from life. Don't settle for scraps. What more could I possibly want? My best friend is going to take over my beloved lounge. Is there a greater joy than having a friend like you? I don't think so. Thank you, Miss Amu, for being my friend, and for everything. Oh, are you upset? Stop it. Stop it. Miss Amu, this hurts. Don't title this is the final farewell. It kinda is, though. You're going to recover, you hear me? You're going to be fine. Until recently, I didn't think there'd be anyone who'd cry if I died. On the one hand, I feel bad for Miss Amu, but on the other hand, I'm really happy. Toru, you will get better, and we'll run Haze together. Now, no need to cry. How could I not cry, Toru? Promise me we'll run Haze together someday. Could you let go of me, please? I can't breathe. Everything's going dark. What? Toru, you can't die. Are you okay now? My eyes are burning from crying a river, and I've got this scratchy feeling in my throat. Would you like some water and tissues? Okay. Toru? You said that there was one more treatment you haven't tried, right? I want you to try it. Think of how awesome it will be for the two of us running this lounge together. Miss Amu, I'll look after Haze while you're in the hospital. You don't need to worry. I'll put my heart into managing Haze. I swear I'll make you proud. But you have to promise me that you'll come back. Oh, I can't promise that. Well, you have a gift for persuasion. I'll come back, as a promise. Around the time Hookah Haze closed down, Kokoro and Megatsune started to work even more. Those around her were concerned with the way she was pushing herself. She didn't stop. Whew, I signed up for my shifts for next month. I just have to get through this one. I'm gonna drink as much as I want today. Should I go to the second hookah lounge? Sleepless nights continued for her. She lived her life a shooting star burning up in the night, ending nightless. Nuts, nuts, nuts. She had lightness on her step, despite being banned from another hookah lounge. She'd been banned from so many by then for her unpredictable behavior. Would she even find somewhere to belong? Everywhere she tried, she was turning away. Nuts. If only someone would point her in the right direction. Ending nutty. 5 years later. Hookah Haze. Damn, you didn't change at all. Hello, Doc. It's been about a month since your last visit, huh? Good evening, Miss Aigami. I'm sorry to bother you outside your business hours. Oh, don't worry about it. Doctors are infamously busy, right? Thanks for dropping by. And thank you for always making me feel welcome. So, Doc, what flavor can I get you today? My recommendation is devilishly 0 calorie, silky smooth smoke to fall in love with. I'm not too picky, but don't you always suggest that same blend to me? It's my signature blend after all. Yep. Deliciously sweet. I need to thoroughly test it on customers to find out if it's up to Toru's high standard. I see, you're a dedicated disciple. Teh, right? Turns out you're a fantastic hookah lounge manager, keeping this place going strong. Ha, thank you. What else would you expect from the galaxy's cutest, gorgeous super hookah lounge manager? That sounds like a bit much. I'm sure Toru would be proud of you, if they'd only decided to try the new treatment. Can't be helped, you know how stubborn Toru could be about the weirdest things. I'm sure they're watching Hookah Haze from the heavens. You're watching us now, right, Toru? Give me a sign if you can hear me. Miss Amu, let's not invite any paranormal activity. Oh, sorry. Personally, I'd love to have Toru come back even as a ghost. I was only Toru's doctor, but I want to thank you. Toru's life in hospital used to be bleak. I watched them lose hope for the future. Since opening this lounge, however, it was as if they became a different person. Toru mentioned you as an angel who made their wish come true. Did they really? They should have told me that in person, but I guess that might be asking too much. I wish I could talk to them again. I'm sorry. I was having a moment there, sorry. I really wish I could see Toru again. I asked her to make me my favorite blend, and suddenly pull him into a big hug. You must miss them very much. Of course I do, they left this massive hole in my heart. But Toru would be sad to see me crying. I'd rather do them proud, making the continued success of Haze. That's a wonderful way to think about it. I admire your strength. I'm not strong at all. I didn't tell Toru, but the reason I wanted to take over the lounge was to maintain a connection with them, no matter what happened. I took lots of pictures together, so I have other things to remember them by too. But Haze is special. It's like Toru's spirit lives on here. If it got closed down, there'd be less of Toru left in this world, and I'd hate that. You're keeping a part of them alive this way. It's a big commitment, though. A commitment I'm more than happy to make. I'll gladly devote my all to this lounge. I know it's not always going to be smooth sailing, Doc, but I'd rather tackle the challenges head on than give up. I'm no longer just a customer. I'm the galaxy's cutest, gorgeous, super hookah lounge guardian angel. The most talented, legendary, head-turning, chilled-out manager, Amu. I'm going to continue what Toru started. Connect with people through the water pipe. And make Hookah Haze an even more amazing place, serving happiness to all. That sounds inspiring. I will support you from the shadows within my capacity. From the shadows? What about officially spoiling the lounge? Haha, I'll think about it. Well, Miss Amu, it's time I bid you goodbye. Bye, Doc. Don't be a stranger. Okay, let's move into my usual evening routine. We're closed now. Let's lock the door. And now it's time to create a blend Toru would absolutely fall in love with. For subtle and smooth smoke, I'll need to go with this brand. I want it to be light but have depth. Maybe one of the beverage flavors would work. To make it more refreshing, I'll add a fruity note. Hints of spice could work too. Now, that's all nicely mixed together. Let's warm up the charcoals out on the rooftop. Strange, I've never had this blend before, but it tastes really nostalgic. The smoke's silky and the flavor's pleasantly low-key but wonderfully layered. This would really suit Toru. Oh, don't cry. Oh no, I'm starting to tear up. So much for being strong. I blame you, Mr. Moon, for making me emotional with your mystical beauty. And you too, Toru. Even though you're in heaven, you still managed to make me cry. Say, Toru, can you smell the smoke up there? Why am I even asking? Sure you can. Don't tease me pretending you can't smell anything. The galaxy's cutest. What was next? Doesn't matter. Just Amu is enough when it's just me and you talking. Anyway, Amu, your best friend, is going to keep up the good work down here. And you take it easy up there. And enjoy the special blends I make thinking of you. If we ever meet again, be sure to tell me which one you like best. Offering smoke. Well, that was Hookah Haze. Wow, what an amazing experience. Short but sweet. We'll see, maybe I'll even do a second season on that, depending on how you guys like it. One kind of challenge run I might want to do is just running the worst hookah lounge possible and just going for the worst ending possible. I think that might be fun. If you're long on the channel, you might know that I do enjoy going for worst endings possible and just doing all the worst choices. But yeah, short, sweet, surprisingly emotional. I wouldn't have thought that it would be this emotional. But I'm glad I could get the ending with Best Girl Amu. From all the characters, I liked her the most. She was very sweet, a little bit clingy. But yeah, that was Hookah Haze. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. It was a very chill one. I hope you had as much fun as I had and could chill out. It was pretty damn chill. So, I hope to see you again for the next playthrough. Ultimate Despair, signing out. Oh, and also, if you enjoyed the playthrough, you know, why not subscribe? I do have a couple more visual novel playthroughs planned, so if you want to check those out. I also got some other visual novel projects on the channel. So, depending if you're a long-term viewer or if this is your first exposure to the channel, I would be overjoyed if I saw you again in the next playthrough. So, Ultimate Despair signing out. For real this time.
Ultimate Despair Live.